watching me on YouTube. Good.
Yes, my best known friends and ladies, I can finally wrap up the Saw franchise. I've been through all 9 of them in the series for you guys to watch as a viewing pleasure of all 9 of my movie thoughts on each one of them. And now, my best known friends and ladies, now I can end this series with a ranking and some other Saw stuff I'll put in my channel as well. So I'm ranking the franchise right now. So my least watch to most watch, worst to best. So I'm excited I got this done for you guys, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna kick off the Saw franchise ranking. So here we go. My number 9 most hated one out of all of them. You guys can already tell if you have been following in my reviews. I pick Jigsaw is the worst one out of all these movies. So I'm like, oh my god, it's the worst reboot, guys. A wasted reboot. And you wasted Tobin Bell in this movie. The antagonist in this movie is not that intimidating. He's a total douchebag in that movie. And but everything else in the movie is actually crisp and clean looking. The way that's cinematography wise, I do like it either way. So at least the blood is there, the gore factor. There's not much gore. Well, there is a little bit. But still, this is my least watch Saw movie in the franchise. For my number 9, it's gonna be Jigsaw, guys. Sorry. I'm never gonna watch this again. It's a one-time thing. So, there you go. Fuck you, Jigsaw. Alrighty now, my best known friends and ladies. This is my number 8 pick for this one. Sorry, I mumbled a little bit. Yeah, my number 8, my second least favorite in the series, is gonna be Saw 5. So my second least favorite in the series. I do like the opening pendulum kill when he kills Seth Baxter. I thought that was pretty cool opening, and I do like the title card opening. But everything else is a fucking train wreck in this movie. And this is the most boring sequel in the whole franchise, guys. I'm comparing that to Halloween 5 as the worst, sorry. It's like, how dare you compare that to the other film? Because I am. I have the power to do that. Yeah, Saw 5 is a long, boring fucking mess. I didn't really care about the Peter Strahm and Mark Hoffman storyline. I'm glad he fucking dies at the end, being crushed by walls. It's satisfying to me. Mark Hoffman wins at the end, so there you go. I didn't like the stupid ass CGI decapitated head. That always ruins the movie for me. Always. Yeah. This is a long sloth of boring. There's a couple of characters I do like. The one actor from Rush Hour 1 is in this, which is cool. Another positive. But everything else, it's directed by a production designer. It's so bad. So that's how it tells in the movie. But anyway, my number 8 is going to be my second least sequel in the series. It's definitely Saw 5. Now we're at number 7. Unlucky number 7 or lucky 7. It depends which one. So for my number 7 pick, I'm going to pick Spiral from the Book of Saw. So I just got done watching this like a few days ago, like weeks ago. And I still have some problems with this one. So it is another clean cinematography type movie that's actually pretty good in quality, of course. And the traps are pretty cool in this one, in my opinion. Some of them are. And the acting is just here and there. It's just decent to bad in this movie. So, Chris Rock, you should not belong in this movie. I know you're a big fan of this series, but you don't belong in this series, in my opinion. So, hopefully we'll get a 10th movie in this series if it does happen. So, yeah, Chris Rock does not belong in this movie, in my opinion. He's usually a comedian. But quality-wise, it's really good. I do like the Easter eggs in this movie and stuff too, which is awesome. And still, it's another boring mess of long walking and talking scenes. it's unbearable to me. So that's the reason I put it at 7. But I do like the story of the spiral and stuff too. So my number 7 is going to be Spiral from the Book of Saw. Number 6, this might be a controversial pick. So what I'm going to put for that spot is Saw 3D: The Final Chapter. So there you go. This made it up a few spots. I do like this one because it's stupid and a very guilty pleasure type movie to me. So they had the balls to call this the final chapter, but it really isn't. Oh my god, and it turned it into a 3D slog to me. So I never watched it in 3D, obviously. If you ever seen my review. Oh god, I love that Patrick Flannery's screaming and stuff. That's laughable too. I do like Chester Bennington in this movie as well, in the car trap, which is pretty cool. I do not like the one character that really is the tired character I'm talking about, if you remember from my review. And oh my god, the next negative is just the blood fucking sucks. It looks like Kool-Aid with some plastic guts, whatever. That's all there is in that movie. So that's what moves this down for me. But Jigsaw's still cool. He's still in it. And all that stuff. But this movie is a guilty pleasure fucking mess of a movie to me. So Cary Elwes can go fuck himself. So don't like him still. And overall, for my number 6 position, I will put Saw 3D: The Final Chapter, which is not really. Alright, my best sound friends and ladies and Saw fanatics. So, what I'm going to put for number 5, this might be blasphemy to say what I'm going to put for the happy middle right here, next to Saw 3D: The Final Chapter, is the OG original Saw. I know it's really blasphemy to put this at number 5. This is the beginning of the franchise, and the iconic tape recorder and shit like that. That's what's iconic about the movie. And the reverse bear trap by Amanda Young, always. And introducing the Billy Puppet, too. And Jigsaw himself, too. So I do like the story of this one, of the original Saw movie, which is awesome. But the acting of Adam and Dr. Gordon, oh my god, it's terribly bad to me. It's just laughable at this point. So I remember I gave it a 3 bloody handprint rating at the end. So Murtaugh's in this movie. Danny Glover, you know, he's cool from the Lethal Weapon series. He's in it, so which is cool. Yeah, I could see myself enjoying this, but everything else, oh my god, it's just average in my opinion. But this is where the series started with James Wan, and this is still a timeless classic to some people. It has the best ending too, so, in the original movie, where he says, "Game over." I love that ending. That's one of the top best endings in the franchise, of course. And to me, guys, everything is just wrong for me. So for my number 5 pick is going to be the original OG Saw. So, not too shabby. Alright, my best sound friends and ladies, we're almost there at the end of this ranking. So, my number 4 pick, I am going to pick Saw 4. I know, blasphemy to put this at number 4 spot. So, okay, Saw 4. This is actually a really interesting one in the series. So, where it ended on Saw 3, dead John Kramer. So that's a really cool autopsy scene cutting through John Kramer's old decrepit body, which is awesome. That's a cool opening scene. And a couple of traps are awesome, which is the hair pull trap. And my favorite is Ivan Landis' trap with all 4 of his limbs pulled off. That's the best trap in the fucking series. I do like that one. That's the only highlight of that movie to me. So everything else, I hate the fucking storyline with Officer Rig. It's like he kicks down doors because I'm a badass, whatever. So I hate that shitty storyline. And the main antagonist for this movie is Art Blank as your villain in this movie. He's not that interesting. So at the end of the movie, But it does have the best freaking editing in the whole series, by the way. So this is why it moved up a spot for me, because of the best editing too. And that's all I have to say about Saw 4, guys. So my number 4 spot is going to be Saw 4. Alright, my best known friends and ladies, these are my top 3 Saw movies I mostly want to enjoy watching, from not these other ones that I kind of have mixed and will not enjoy anymore. So these are my top 3 favorites, bronze, silver to gold at the end. So what I'm gonna put for number 3 bronze medal winner of the whole franchise, my number 3, please take my opinion as is. I know it's gonna be blasphemy for this one. Number 3 is gonna be Saw 2. Yeah, I know. So, Saw 2, they wanted to go for more action with a little bit of horror in this sequel that came out after the first one. So, I do like John Kramer's performance, Jigsaw's performance. He's the most evil in this one, in Saw 2. Tobin Bell's best performance, I cannot forget that. Best twist endings in the series, in my opinion, since the first one. And I liked a couple of the cast members in this, which is, I forgot the kid's name, the wears the black shirt. I do like Amanda Young in this movie, of course, who wouldn't? So, those are the only 2 that stand out. Other ones I really got pissed off over, so those other things. Xavier, the big Hispanic macho guy, so. It's wood, plaster. That guy, you know what I mean, Xavier. A lot of the other characters are really irritating. It's still a damn good, better sequel, in my opinion. So, I like the escape the house concept of this sequel as well. And the kick-ass Mudvayne song at the end of the credits as well. So, how could you not like Mudvayne at the end? It's awesome. And, I still enjoyed this movie. I like a little bit of action mixed with horror elements mixed in. So, this is what Darren Lynn Bousman did the first time with this one. But overall, I do enjoy Saw 2, guys. That's gonna be my number 3 bronze medal pick. So, there you go. My number 2 silver medal winner. Prepare to be surprised which one made it to my top if you've done my process of elimination. My number 2 is gonna be Saw 6. This is way better than Saw 2 in my opinion. I enjoyed the hell out of Saw 6 more. The traps are a lot better in Saw 6. And Mark Hoffman is more fucking evil in this one. And taking out the remaining cops, Lindsay Perez and the guy from Rush Hour 1. And yeah, I enjoy Saw 6 more. It involves the health insurance guy surrounding that story. He kills them for not covering their health coverage, and I like that storyline. And everything else. So, with tiny little negative about the politics shit, so tiny little negative, I still enjoy Saw 6. I think it's an awesome fucking sequel, and it's way better than Saw 5 in my opinion. Better improvement by Kevin Gruder, which is awesome. So, I'm gonna put Saw 6 as my silver medal number 2. I think it's a better sequel in my opinion, so there you go. And now, my Basset Hound friends and ladies, if you obviously gone through the process of elimination, what my number 1 gold medal winner is, the one sequel I watch mostly out of all these movies, and this is going to surprise all of you Saw fanatics and my Basset Hound friends, I'm going to put Saw 3 as my most favorite in the whole franchise. So, this is the most watched sequel to me because this is the darkest and grim series. I mean, in the whole series. It's dark, gruesome, grim as hell. I love the atmosphere of the meatpacking factory and the Jeff Denlin storyline, revenge storyline, which I do like. Some people complain he acts slow in that movie. I don't give a shit. I think it's a great storyline for him. To hunt down this murderer who ran over his son. It's like, that's fucked up. So it's like a Revenge Tales type sequel. And with Dr. Dillon with the shotgun collar, if he doesn't keep John Kramer alive, she'll die as well as he died. So I like that concept. And Amanda Young's performance is awesome in this movie. I can't say negative about this movie. I think it's an awesome sequel. Oh yeah, and freaking Rack Trap is the best trap in the series and the most brutal one. All I'm gonna say is Sign of the Cross once again. Thank you, Iron Maiden. And yeah, I love the fuck out of Saw 3, guys. So this is the most watched sequel for me. So next to the other two. And anything else I can say positive about Saw 3? I really do. The traps are dark and grim in this one too. And the opening where he had to use the toilet tank lid to break his foot free from the dog collar. That's how you open Saw 3. God damn. So, that's all I'm gonna say for positives about Saw 3. This is the one sequel I do enjoy mostly. If I'm in a Saw mood, I would definitely pop in Saw 3. Just 9 out of 10 times, I'm picking Saw 3 up. So for so many reasons. I love the dark and grim atmosphere of this movie. And it's brutal as fuck. And yeah, this is my most watched sequel out of all these movies. So there you go, my best selling friends and ladies. Saw 3 is my favorite. I hope you best selling friends and ladies enjoyed my first horror franchise ranking, which is Saw. I am the Saw fanatic in this group, so there you go. I really do enjoy the series. If they ever do make a 10th film, and I hope it's Darren Lynn Bousman again, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna leave my notes as is. As is. I've already said my thoughts on all the rest of the 9 films. They're for your viewing pleasure to watch. And I can finally put this series to bed now. And finally I can do a request that my sister wanted me to do. So I'm excited to do that. It's going to be my first time watch, by the way. I'm not going to tell you what the title was. So I will end this horror franchise ranking right here, my very first one. So subscribe to me if you haven't. Like this video. Subscribe to me and make sure you click the bell so you get all of my notifications and all that sort of stuff. And make sure you share this horror franchise ranking of Saw. And I will see you best selling friends and ladies of what series I'll do next. It depends. And all that stuff. So, see you later.